So we're at the conclusion of the Networking Essentials course. Let's take a look at what we actually covered, just to recap some of the important concepts. So here in a nutshell, what we covered in this course. So we started off by talking about what networking really is all about, what is a local area network, different network topologies, whether it's star, bus, ring, and so on, or a hybrid topology that you can deploy while creating your networks. Then we dived into the IP addresses. We talked about the OSI layer, protocols, the concept of subnetting, dividing your network into various subnets. Following that, we jumped into the network cabling, which is the physical aspects of deploying your network, understanding various connectors, RJ45 connector, for example, different network tools that are used, like the crimper tools, the wire cutter, the cable tester, for example. Moving forward, we talked about the wireless networks and the connectivity using the TCP/IP protocol, for instance, and understanding the difference between IP version 4 and IP version 6 and their main advantages and disadvantages as well. Understanding TCP/IP commands, and I demonstrated the basic commands as well as some of the advanced commands like nslookup, for example, ipconfig, tracert, and so forth. Understanding DHCP, which is Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, which automatically assigns an IP address to a node on the network, and the server does this for the node automatically. Remote access, we talked about the internet, the World Wide Web, and more importantly, the virtual private network as well. Understanding physical devices such as hubs, switches, and routers, which are very important within a network. We talked about the basic differences between all of these, the advantages and disadvantages, as well as their functions. Different operating systems I highlighted, and I also demonstrated how you can actually have a virtual box or virtual machine. You can run 2 operating systems on one computer, and I demonstrated that as well. And finally, we talked about the network intrusion, the prevention and the detection of our network from possible attacks or external attacks. And lastly, we talked about the firewalls, and I demonstrated how to actually see what the firewall looks like using the Windows computer, and how to take a look at some of the outbound and inbound rules and policies that you can actually deploy for your network. So in a nutshell, in this Networking Essential course, the objective is to give you a flavor of what Networking Essentials is all about, including hardware, software, as well as understanding how the network works. So with this, I'd like to thank you for enrolling in this course and taking this course, and I look forward to having you in my next course.